We are G Cubed, and in a world where GameStop is closing stores, have we seen the end of their era? I have Joe with me. I have Rick with me. The dirty little secret is we've all worked for GameStop, so we have a little bit of insight that maybe some don't have. GameStop announced this week that they're closing over 200 stores. What does that mean for the company? What does that mean for the industry, Joe?
That means I need to take my stocks out of GameStop.
They did drop. Are you really investing?
No, fuck no, absolutely not.
Hey, all right.
No, every year, like they release a number that's like, hey, less and less people are buying physical games. Like,
yes.
This shouldn't be surprising to anybody. Like, it's just like how many times I know me, like I've kind of went exclusively to PC, but even when I was on PS4, I bought like a crap ton of games digitally. It's like that was just easier. Like with things like the PlayStation Network store actually doing like not Steam sales, but like sales like during the same time that Steam's doing sales, like that's smart. Like that makes sense. And once they get to the point where they can afford to start doing Steam sales, it's over. Like why would you ever why would you ever buy a physical copy of something at that point?
I mean, I don't understand why you would do that now.
It's true.
At this point,
there's still
there's very, very few reasons as like to persuade people now to buy a physical copy.
Do you have a Nintendo Switch? If the answer is yes, then yeah, you can buy some physical stuff. Other than that, just buy digital. There's no reason.
Now Nintendo is the exception to the rule. Like they're perpetually like 10 years behind the industry.
Well, so Nintendo's the exception to the rule for a couple of reasons. A, their shit doesn't drop in value that much.
Right.
So like if you buy a physical copy of like Zelda that's $60, you can still turn that around and sell it to somebody for $40. Like it's not not crazy.
Right.
But like even at GameStop standards, you could probably get like $30 for that game.
Trade-in.
Trade-in value.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not gonna buy a $60 game and then get $20. That's not gonna happen.
Switch doesn't have any digital.
They do have all their stuff are still digital. So you can still buy a digital copy of Zelda.
It's all day and date digital.
Then
but
I would
the thing
just
is,
do
the
that.
Switch itself only has 32 gigs of onboard memory.
That's the problem.
So you have to buy an SD
you can
card.
increase it, yeah.
You can. Out the box.
Yeah.
32 gigs.
You just have to spend more money to do that. Which
Zelda is about 12 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd still do that. Honestly.
Right.
And honestly, like there's been a lot more sales digitally going on for both Sony and for Microsoft.
True.
I've been seeing a lot of good stuff. Plus, I mean, I think the games with gold and the PlayStation Plus, those free games, I think that's a way for you to get used to downloading games.
Yeah.
It's it's a gateway drug.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So, I heard that internally through GameStop's channels that they were expecting between 2019 or 2020 that it'll be a 50-50 digital physical mix.
Yeah, their 2020 plan was that most of their profits would come from collectibles and other channels. It wouldn't be from the video game channel. Yeah.
And a lot of these stores that are closing down probably won't close, but they might just be turning over into ThinkGeeks, I imagine.
If I had to, they said they were going to open about 60 to 80 ThinkGeeks, but they were closing over 200 GameStops. So
they got to be turning some of those over.
Some of those leases might not be up yet.
Yeah.
And they're just going to shift those into a model that's more profitable for them, which ThinkGeek, all right, I shit on GameStop all the time, but that was a really good move for them because, one, a lot of your gamers, not 90%, buy collectibles.
Yeah.
And they love that culture. And the margin on those items are so high.
Yeah.
Higher than any pre-owned game that you have, because keep in mind you had to pay for that pre-owned game.
Dude, my brother just sold like the Ganondorf, Zelda, and Sheik amiibos.
Yeah.
Those things sold for like $60 a pop.
Only because they're giving like exclusive loot in the Zelda.
I mean, even some of the older like collectible toys and stuff, like pop figurines, like those things, if you get the right ones, the ones that are worth money, like they hold their value pretty well.
Neil, how much was the White Ranger worth for several months before they re-released him in the different pose?
The standard was $300. The glow in the dark is still sitting about $800.
Realistically, you
insane.
could get about $400 for this fucking pop figure of like PVC, like
But then
with paint on
But
it.
then there comes the question of how much do they sell it in store? Are they going to sell it for $300 or are they going to sell it for the retail?
So
price?
let
And if they're
me
gonna sell it
offer
for
you a little
retail,
bit of
then what's the
perspective. When we found out that there was a game called Cubic Ninja that allowed you to jailbreak
point? I
a
totally bought
3DS.
that game.
It was a $2.99 game.
Yep.
When that was discovered. What happened when we
It's like
marched into the
$40.
fucking store that Monday after the weekend of the discovery? That fucking thing shot up to over full retail value. It was 30 fucking bucks.
Yep.
And they're keeping an eye on the industry. Like
Yeah.
They did that
they're
with
not
Xenoblade.
leaving any dollars behind.
They did that with Metroid. They did that with Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime Trilogy,
Yep.
Metroid Other M. Once those games went out of print, they popped up the price on that.
But that's pre-owned.
And I don't blame them for that. That's
business.
understanding the
Right.
market.
That,
Yeah.
I don't think anything's wrong with that. My question is just like new that they're still in the same boat is what I'm getting at.
Sure.
They're still in the same business. It's just the numbers are higher, I guess. And that doesn't necessarily mean their profit margin's higher, but the numbers are higher. So it's like you would be like basically their competition would stop being Microsoft, PS4, Sony,
Right.
and be Amazon and eBay.
Sure.
And I'm
And the
sorry,
mom and pops locally.
especially with Amazon and like Amazon mainly right now. eBay still is kind of a big juggernaut there, but like, how do you beat those guys?
So
Yeah.
we're talking about classic sales, right?
I'm talking about like just if they decide that their model is gonna like 50% games and 50% collectibles and stuff like that. The collectible scene is online. Like it's
Right.
you're still fighting against the online market. Like
Sure.
they didn't change anything. is what I'm
Yeah,
getting at.
well,
Right.
I mean, I still am in the retail space, and I still see, especially for collectibles,
Yeah.
like it's because even online, that sells out online.
There's
You got
demand
stores you
there.
have to go there.
Yeah.
Like the
I
high
guess.
demand is so high that
Yeah.
the online is not enough. Internet is not
But
enough.
I don't know if you can answer this, but like, what is like a profit margin on the first sale of that item?
Like, what do you mean first sale?
So,
like,
like-
oh, like,
so like a pop
if you
figurine
sell,
that's $20.
first of all, if a pop figure is $20, that's probably like $17 profit.
Are you
Are you serious?
Serious?
Yeah, it's
Holy shit.
it's
okay.
it's like it's yeah.
Just fucking blew my mind.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
GameStop has it right. They have tons of exclusive pops coming. Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's
Swig a beer. For
it's
the working man.
plastic. I mean, it's just a piece of plastic in an easy like.
But-
it's mass produced.
But
It doesn't
for
take
you,
that much.
The store is what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I'm saying like
Jesus
I'm
fucking
saying
Christ.
as a company, if a company's selling that pop, they're making a ton of margin off that pop
Okay.
because those pops, they're getting those pops, they're buying them in bulk.
GameStop needs
and they're
to
getting them
just
for
sell pops.
Maybe they're doing the
That's-
right thing.
No,
Maybe they're
there's-
making the right move.
There's a
dude.
high profit margin off that department for sure.
Okay, so fuck us.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Is GameStop making the right move, moving over to collectibles versus games with the shrinking profit margins in games, and apparently the absolutely massive profit margins in collectibles? Tell us what you think in the comments. If we earned your like, pop that button. In the meantime, hit subscribe for more content like this. We will see you real soon.